2015 could shut down millions of channels on YouTube in the EU and have a similar impact on other platforms. And it threatens the traffic of all creators globally, since it would block users in the EU from viewing some uploaded creator content. This decision may be finalized by the end of the year, so now is the time to speak up.
These people need a lesson from the history of internet. The authorities are always trying to tighten their grip on the freedom of the users on the internet. And in this seemingly never-ending battle, 18 January 2012 was a defining date. A day when the internet hit back. Everywhere was chaos. Amid a cacophony of phones, political interns were struggling to keep up with the calls and emails from angry people across the US and the world, claiming Hollywood-backed legislation was about to break the internet and end its open culture forever. And that law was SOPA. In an unprecedented day of action, Wikipedia and Reddit, a social news website, had gone offline in a protest organized by their communities of editors and backed by thousands of other sites, large and small. Google had blacked out its logo in protest. One senator's office that Maznik visited calculated they had taken 3,000 calls that day. Within hours of the unprecedented assault, SOPA, the Stop Online Piracy Act, was dead, and a sister act, PIPA, a neat acronym for the notoriously titled Protect IP Act, was sunk too. Students around the world were shouting on Twitter that they couldn't get their homework done without Wikipedia. Elizabeth Stark, a free culture advocate who has been campaigning for a relaxation of copyright law for years, said this wasn't Google versus Hollywood. This was 15 million internet users versus Hollywood. So now, what is Article 13? Basically, Article 13 threatens the future of the internet and the future of content creators, especially on YouTube. And it endangers the freedom of the internet. So, if we look back on SOPA and what happened to it, remember Article 13 affects all of the world, and this would be a fight between billions of internet users and the EU, and it would be devastating for the EU. If all the websites shut down their services when Article 13 is put into force, and people start to complain to EU, that might be the death of Article 13, and it wouldn't last a long time. But if we aren't united, then that would be the end of the internet. It's just up to you to decide. So use the hashtag #SaveYourInternet to tell that you are against this law. So will be Article 13 put into force? And what effects will it have on the internet? Only time will tell. And I'm MFZ from The Handlers, and I'm signing out.